Tune into Sports 360 with Ahmed Hamad.
In the second one-day international of the three-match series at Hamilton, New Zealand beat Sri Lanka by 113 runs, taking a 2-0 comprehensive victory, unassailable 2-0 victory in the three-match series. There are some records to be shared, and this is also the highest win percentage in home in one-day international since 2020, and minimum of 5 matches. New Zealand has the win percentage of 94.1, followed by India with 80% win percentage, and third in the list is Australia with 79% win percentage, while Pakistan are at number 4. They have the win percentage of 74. New Zealand since 2020 have played 19 one-day international and have won 16 and have lost just one, while 2 matches were washed out because of rain. On a very placid batting-friendly pitch, Sri Lankan captain Charith Asalanka won the toss but put New Zealand into bat first, and from the rain-reduced match 37 overs aside, New Zealand batting first scored 255 for the loss of 9 wickets in their stipulated 37 overs, and in reply, Sri Lanka were bowled out for 142 in 30.2 overs, thus losing the match by 113 runs. After being put into bat first, New Zealand started their inning and they lost their first inning when they were 31 on the board in the 5th over, and the first to go was Will Young, their opening batsman, scoring 16 from 18 balls with help of 2 fours and with a strike rate of 89. He was bowled by Avishka Fernando. Then they had a 112 run second wicket partnership between Mark Chapman and Ravindra, and they took their total to 143 in the 20th over when Mark Chapman was out, caught by substitute Fernando off the bowling of Maheesh Theekshana. He scored 62 of 52 balls, hitting 5 fours and 2 sixes with a healthy strike rate of 119. New Zealand, keeping their tempo, added another 25 for the third wicket between Daryl Mitchell and Ravindra of 18 balls, but they lost their third wicket when the total reached 168 in the 23rd over. Third to go was Rachin Ravindra, scoring a brilliant 79 from 63 balls, hitting 9 fours and 1 6 with a strike rate of 125. He was caught by Charith Asalanka off the bowling of Wanindu Hasaranga. 2 runs later, New Zealand lost their 4th wicket of Tom Latham. He could only score 1 run of 1 ball, and unfortunately, he was run out by Malinga. Then New Zealand have another brilliant partnership of 47 from 43 balls between Daryl Mitchell and Glenn Phillips. Daryl Mitchell made 25 from 17 balls and Glenn Phillips contributed 22 from 26 balls in the 47th run 5th wicket partnership. New Zealand lost their 5th wicket after reaching 200, and they lost their 5th wicket, and that is of Glenn Phillips in the 31st over, and Glenn Phillips scored 22 from 26 balls, hitting just 1 4 and a 6 with a strike rate of 85. He was caught by Vikramasinghe off the bowling of Wanindu Hasaranga. 30 runs were added for the 6th wicket, and New Zealand lost their 6th wicket of their captain Mitchell Santner at 247 in the 35th over, and Mitchell Santner made 20 from 15 balls, hitting 2 fours and 1 6 with a strike rate of 133. He was also caught by Vikramasinghe off the bowling of Maheesh Theekshana. On the very next ball, New Zealand lost their 7th wicket. Back-to-back 2 wickets, New Zealand were 247 for the loss of 7 wickets at the end of 35th over. And 7 to go was Nathan Smith on the very first ball, caught by Mendis off the bowling of Maheesh Theekshana without scoring. 4 runs later, New Zealand lost Daryl Mitchell, their 8th wicket, and Daryl Mitchell made 38 of 38 balls, hitting 3 fours and 1 6 with exactly 100 is his strike rate, caught by Avishka Fernando off the bowling of Malinga. While the 9th wicket fell at 251, in the final over of the inning, Matt Henry was last to go and he was out for 1. Caught by substitute Fernando off the bowling of Maheesh Theekshana, while Jacob Duffy without scoring and William O'Rourke with 3 runs remain unbeaten. New Zealand made 255 for the loss of 9 wickets from their rain-reduced stipulated 37 overs inning. New Zealand batsmen hit 22 4 and 6 sixes and made their runs at a run rate of 6.89 runs per over. For Sri Lanka, Ashita Fernando 7 overs for 54 runs and captured just 1 wicket. His economy was 7.71. He was hit for 7-4 and 1-6. Maheesh Theekshana, 8 overs for 44 runs and capturing 4 wickets. Eshan Malinga is not a replica of Lasith Malinga. He bowled 7 overs, gave away 54 runs and captured just 1 wicket. Charith Asalanka, the Sri Lankan captain, 3 overs, 24 runs and no wicket. Wanindu Hasaranga, 8 overs, no maiden, 39 runs and 2 wicket. While Charith 3 overs and 21 runs, no wicket. And Kamindu Mendis bowled just 1 over, gave away 10 runs. In reply, Sri Lanka, chasing a mammoth total of 256, were all out for just 142 in 30.2 overs, thus losing the match by 113 runs. Their start was poor as they lost their 4 wicket for just 22 runs on the board. They lost their first wicket when there were 6 in the second over. Opener Pathun Nissanka was out after scoring just 1 from 6 ball, caught by Mitchell Santner off the bowling of Jacob Duffy. 12 runs later, they lost their second wicket. Kushal Mendis was out after scoring 2 runs, caught by Latham off the bowling of Duffy. Back-to-back 2 wickets, third to go was Avishka Fernando at 18, and he could only score 10 runs from 15 balls, hitting 2 fours, caught by Glenn Phillips off the bowling of fast bowler Matt Henry. Then the fourth wicket, Sri Lankan captain went at 22 in the fifth over, and he scored just 4 runs from 3 balls. He was unfortunately run out by his opposite number, Mitchell Santner. 57 runs were added between Janith Liange and Mendis for the fifth wicket of 68 ball. Liange made 22 and Mendis 33, while another 47 runs partnership for the sixth wicket of 52 balls between Mendis and Wickramasinghe. Mendis made 28 and Wickramasinghe 17 in that partnership. 47 runs later, they lost their sixth wicket, Kamindu Mendis, in the 25th over. He made 17 of 27 balls, hitting just 2 fours, and he was also run out by Mitchell Santner. 2 run out from New Zealand captain Mitchell Santner. 7 to go was Wanindu Hasaranga in the 26th over. Sri Lanka were 129 and Wanindu Hasaranga could only score 1 run. He was clean bowled by Mitchell Santner. 8 to go was Kamindu Mendis at 131, and Kamindu Mendis, the highest scorer for Sri Lanka, made 64 of 66 balls, hitting 5 fours and 3 sixes with a strike rate of 97. He was caught by Daryl Mitchell off the bowling of William O'Rourke. 9 to go was Eshan Malinga in the 29th over. Sri Lanka were 136 and Eshan made 4 runs, while the 10th and final wicket of Maheesh Theekshana in the 31st over, and he made just 6 runs from 20 balls, hitting only 4. He was caught by Daryl Mitchell off the bowling of William O'Rourke. So Sri Lanka were bowled out for 142, chasing a target of 256 and losing the match by 113 runs. Looking at the New Zealand bowling, Matt Henry was economical as ever. 5 overs, 1 maiden, gave away only 19 runs and capturing 1 wicket. His economy was 3.80. Jacob Duffy, 5 overs, 1 maiden, 30 runs and 2 wicket. William O'Rourke, 6.2 overs, 31 runs and 3 wicket. Nathan Smith, 7 overs, 1 maiden, 34 runs and 1 wicket. And captain leading from the front, economical, 5 overs, no maiden, just 14 runs from his 5 overs and capturing 1 wicket. His economy was 2.80. Daryl Mitchell also bowled 2 overs, gave away 13 runs. Rachin Ravindra of New Zealand, who scored 79 from 63 balls with the help of 9 fours and 1 6, was declared man of the match.
Keep on watching Sports 360 with Ahmed Hamad for latest news, views, and interviews of sports personalities from around the world.